Hey, are you in your 30s? Here's some financial tips to help you along the way. Hey, what is up? Thanks for stopping by, taking your time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. My name is Keith Wilson with Wilson Financial Advisors. All right. For those of you out there in your 30s, here are some ideas and tips on what you should be doing. Now, according to Ally, you should have saved 1 times your income by age 30 and 3 times your income by age 40, right? So that kind of gives you a barometer of where you should be. Now, I know a lot is going on in the life of people in their 30s. So, think about it. You are starting, most likely, you're starting a family, and you've probably upgraded your home to accommodate that family. You may be dealing with student loan debt. So a weight of responsibility is kind of getting heavy, right? So there is a lot going on, and you have turned from the roaring 20s, remember those times, to maybe the hot mess 30s. So things may feel tight and a lot more responsibilities with raising a family. But hey, this is the time to get really serious about investing and saving for the future. And I would say to strive to save at least 20% of your take-home pay. Now, this may feel daunting at first with a lot of new expenses thrown your way, but hey, it can be done. So let's talk about some tips on how to get you on the right path. But before we do, please take some time, hit that subscribe button below, ring the bell for notifications when I post videos about personal finance. I would really appreciate it. All right. So one of the largest financial goals in life is retirement. So let's start there. By now, you probably have already started contributing to your 401k at work, and hopefully you started that in your 20s. And I've mentioned in previous videos that target retirement date funds are a good place to start investing for your retirement, but hopefully now that retirement account has grown some, and it may be time to graduate from target date funds. So what I would say is take a look at what other options that are offered in your 401k and consider allocating some of these dollars towards other styles of investments, maybe emerging markets, international, smaller cap stocks, things like that. So take advantage of a little more diversification. And you may want to consider contributing to both your 401k and a Roth IRA. But make sure that you contribute to that 401k at least the amount to receive the company match. That's free money, folks. So then after that, you may want to fund a Roth, which in 2021, the maximum contribution is $6,000 for people under age 50. Now, something to consider, a Roth IRA has no tax deduction going in, but the money grows tax-free, and when withdrawn for retirement, it's tax-free. So keep in mind, if you withdraw before 59 and a half, there would be a penalty and taxes on the growth portion. But this is why it's designed for retirement. Think about it. If you're in your 30s, you could have 30 plus years before retirement. Now, the other thing about the Roth, there are income limits in order for you to contribute fully, which are in 2021, if you make more than $140,000 for single taxpayers and more than $208,000 for married filing jointly. Now, some people are going to say, they say to me, Keith, I want that tax deduction. Forget about the Roth. I want the tax deduction on my contribution. Well, you may not need it, and this is why. If you have kids, there are child tax credits, which currently is $3,600 per child under 6 years old and $3,000 per child in 20 2021. So speaking of children, I get this question a lot. Should I concentrate more on a college savings plan like a 529 plan for my children's future or more on my retirement? Well, you got to think about it like this. If you've ever flown and they give you all these, guidelines before they take off. One is the oxygen mask that comes down. If you're having small children with you, you put the mask on first before you put it on the child, because if you can't take care of the child, then it's pointless. So the answer, in my opinion, is you should focus more on your retirement plan. Get that thing going first versus the college savings plan. Now, once you're maxing out contributions or maybe close to it, then consider, saving for the college plan. Now, here's the thing. You can't get a loan for retirement. You can for college. But another thing to consider is life insurance. Now, you're a grown-up now, right? And others are depending on your income. So if you were to die prematurely, think of the struggle it would be for your family. And here's the thing about life insurance. I would be leery of insurance salespeople that try to sell you a life insurance policy and call it an investment. And typically we see this with a whole life policy. So my opinion is, let insurance be insurance and let investing be investing. So consider looking into term life insurance, which really is much cheaper. And what I did when I was in my 30s, I took out a 30-year term policy because, I figured that if something were to happen to me, then my 3 kids at that time and wife, they would be taken care of. Now, I did a video on how much life insurance you would need. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can view that video. So, where are we going to get the money to invest and get your financial goals in line? Well, if you have student loans and they're getting ready to be finally paid off at some point in your 30s, then the amount you were paying on the student loan could be redirected into your investment contributions. Now, a lot of folks in their 30s will start to see their income rise as they further their career path. So any raises or bonuses you get could also be contributed to your investment goals. Now, nothing wrong with celebrating a little bit when you get that raise or bonus, but strive to invest most of it. Next, here's something. We live in an age of subscription services like streaming and apps. There's a reason that things have gone to subscriptions, right? It's easy to forget what you have subscribed for. So take a look at your credit card statement and see all these subscriptions that you have, and I bet you there are things that you are paying for that you don't even use. So by canceling a lot of those subscriptions, this could free up additional money. But hey, if you have credit card debt with high double-digit interest rates, then that has to be taken care of immediately. Now, something to avoid would be investing in speculative stocks that you know nothing about, and you just want to get rich quick. So if you are socking away 20% into retirement, sure, have a little play money on the side. That's fine. Have fun with it, but don't invest any amount that you're not willing to lose. So you may want to consider investing in a financial plan that would encompass all of these areas, and that could give you some direction going forward. So investing in your 30s, I remember, I was starting my family. I felt, bogged down. Oh boy, a lot of responsibilities, new home, all of this, and time is fleeing. So the biggest investment you can make when you're in your 30s is invest and your family. Take care of them and really enjoy that ride. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helps you out. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day.